I do believe we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm glad that you can be here tonight. We had a little bit of technical difficulties on the Twitch side of things, but we got that cleared up now. Excellent. Makes me happy to have all of my beautiful viewers back watching this excellent show. Thank you. So let's get started. I'm going to get into my segment here. Are you bored? Have you locked yourself in the house? Not going to work? Staying away from all human contact? Has your schedule flip-flopped to staying awake all night? Well, good. Now you are the night, just like us. Sit back, relax, have a drink, and hang out. We're here for you in this time of need. You're listening to the world's greatest DJ, pinball wizard, Olympic discus thrower, and your best friend, Julian Orbit. Now, tonight, we're going to be reviewing The Invisible Man 2020. I liked it. I swear I did. So tonight's movie is The Invisible Man 2020, starring Elizabeth Moss, a real box office ticket draw. I swear she won an Oscar, but I can't quite place it. She was a voice in my favorite cartoon, Animaniacs, as Katrina, and I really can't remember that episode. She starred on Mad Men as Peggy Olson, but I have never seen a single episode of that, so that's that, I guess. What do I know? What I do know her from is the 2010 comedy Get Him to the Greek, where she played the role of Daphne Binks. I believe that's Jonah Hill's live-in girlfriend. And she had a threesome with Jonah Hill and Russell Brand. You go, girl. Rose Byrne is also on that, and she sings a lovely song about her asshole. Just a classy movie all around. Now, joining us in order of appearance, we got the rising superstar of Twitch TV, Tronix Nation. Make sure to head on over to his Twitch channel and give him a follow. Get on over to his YouTube, click subscribe, and make sure to hit him up on Twitter. I'm sure he's dying to read your comments. Also joining us, somebody needs to turn their mic down. Grandmasters alumni and Twitch broadcaster Snicko, aka Mobius, upside down and backwards, also known to us as Roy. Be sure to head on over to his Twitch channel and drop a follow. That's twitch.tv/SNIQOWMOBIUS.
So many letters.
So many things there. Yo, turn your mic down. You're way loud, bro.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh, Jesus.
Or is it me? Is he loud or am I nuts?
He's loud.
Oh, okay. Just checking. Looks like it's just the three of us tonight, boys. Cheers. I still want that damn light you got there, Roy.
The Nova?
The sparkles, man. I'm actually trying to get that off Amazon right now, except they're not really delivering anything due to the coronavirus, our favorite virus.
Right.
Yeah. They'll do Prime deliveries, but they won't do anything else. Yikes. And the delivery guy is basically just going to throw it in my yard. Run away. Run away screaming. Thank you, viewers. I appreciate you being here. All right. How's it going, Tronix? Superstar?
It's going grand.
Yeah.
How's it now?
Much better.
All right.
All right. All right. So we're here. We have to be quick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, fam. We got 2 hours to cover all these topics, but yes, let's get down to the brass tacks here. The Invisible Man 2020. What the hell did I just watch? Tronics. Insanity. How so? Loving the back wall there, buddy. Looking great.
Come on, you can't say if someone grabbed you by the throat and was punching you couldn't hit them back.
Okay, that's one point.
You know exactly where they are. They grabbed hold of you.
Now, I don't know the name of the actor, but I do believe he was Falcon in the Avengers, right? Is that the same guy or
The cop?
Yeah, that's him, right? That's Falcon. Is it? Or am I totally completely off? I know I should have done some research, but I mean, I looked up Elizabeth Moss for 5 minutes. I mean, what do
The
you
main
want from me?
bad guy?
No, not the main. I don't know who the fuck that was. I thought that was Elon Musk or something. I've never
Oliver
seen him before.
Jackson Cohen?
I don't know. The guy that the cop that she was staying with, I believe he was Falcon in the Avengers, but I might be wrong. Maybe
Oh,
just
no, he
He's in
wasn't.
The Walking Dead.
Oh, whoops. That's not Falcon?
No.
Damn.
No,
Wow, this stream's off to a really good fucking start. Good research.
he was a voice in Happy Feet.
Actually, the main bad guy was in The Haunting of Hill House. He was the drug addict brother. I don't know
wow.
if you watched that, but
I've seen that, yeah.
Very good. I love that series.
So, do you think that's better than The Invisible Man 2020 starring Elizabeth Moss? Oscar winner, I think.
I thought Hollow Man was better.
Okay. Hollow Man.
I just watched both.
Okay, here's my opinion on this, right? That this is more closely related to the actual book than any of the other previous movies about the Invisible Man. Because you got Ghost Dad, and for some reason people have that mix with Bill Cosby of all people. But you got Ghost Dad, right? And then you got the Invisible Man with like Chevy Chase, and that's kind of where people's minds go when you talk about this character. You get the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, right? Where there's the Invisible Man.
That's the movie that ruined Sean Connery's career.
Yes, it did. You got what's that like comedy movie with like Ben Stiller, and there's the Invisible Boy or whatever. It's like, I'm invisible. Like this is where people's minds go when they think about the Invisible Man. But this was actually incredibly close to the actual book up until a point.
I went on I went on Prime,
Yes,
and because I wanted to see if Hollow Man was on Prime,
right.
and I put Hollow Man, and then it showed about, I think, 4 or 5 different movie renditions of the Invisible Man.
Oh, really? Yeah, there's been quite a few.
It's been done so much.
Oh yeah, it's been. One thing I did want to bring up is like the Universal like monster movie franchise they were trying to start there that's completely dead now. Like, do you think this could have been part of that?
It was. It's like part of the Dark World series, or whatever. The Universal
Dark Universe. Is this part of that?
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be, but what they did, because it started with Dracula Untold, and that bombed, and then they went to the Mummy, and that fucking bombed.
I don't want to cut you off, but I like both of those movies. I like the Mummy. I thought Tom Cruise was excellent in it. He did his own stunts as usual, and I liked it. I liked the Mummy, like the chick who played the Mummy. I thought she was stunningly beautiful, even with the crazy eyes. I enjoyed it. It had that like buddy cop kind of film thing going on too.
Okay.
It wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. And people are like, oh no, that movie sucks. I'm like, what sucks about it? It's fun. It takes my mind off the menial crap that I've got to go through every day. Is that what a movie's there to do? Entertain? Or do I need to be preached at for 90 fucking minutes? Like,
are you
I don't
not
get it.
entertained?
That's a great movie.
That is a good movie, definitely.
That's one of my favorites. Sophia Boutella.
Oh, from the Mummy. Yes.
Yeah, she plays Manette.
Mm.
Yeah, she is very gorgeous. She's
she
a very
really
cool woman.
And I don't know who the other chick is. I don't know. Grandma, whatever. She doesn't count. This love interest. I don't. The one that's age appropriate for myself.
Oh, she's in Star Trek Beyond.
Mhm.
Fahrenheit 451 movie adaptation. Oh, that was after The Mummy.
When the fuck was that made? That's a really old book, and they had a movie from like the 70s.
That's with the guy who played Rocky's protege there.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, he's the main protagonist of that. And it's pretty close to the movie, the book. Actually, I mean, it's a modern interpretation, but it's okay.
I actually like him as an actor. I loved Creed.
Yeah,
I like 1 and 2 are absolutely excellent. Yeah, I was speechless. Like when I saw Creed, like the trailer for Creed, I was like, oh god, you know, it's like this is the guy that was in that Fantastic Four piece of crap. I'm like, no man, this is gonna suck so bad. Like, oh no, but no, Creed is excellent, man. I think I cried a little bit.
The sequel was good too.
Oh, sequels, same thing, man. And the best part, the one thing that I'd like to mention about Creed is how does he do his cardio? How does he do his cardio, Roy? Can you tell me?
Yeah,
he does
out.
Stairs.
Ah, yes.
That's right, everybody. Stairs. You see that? Stairs. See those eyes? Those are blue because of stairs. Make sure to head on over to my playlist on my channel here and check out Stairmaster Transformers, the greatest exercise challenge you could ever do. Shameless. I know. That's just me.
Stairs.
How's this looking over on Twitch, everybody?
A little delayed.
It tends to be.
That's okay.
Not bad. I'm trying to like look at it, but I'm like, yeah, that whatever. When you watch it back in real time, it won't be delayed at all. That's just because we're just doing this. Okay, more talking points. Sean. Tronicization. Sorry, use bad habit. What else did you feel about this movie? What did you feel was good?
She did really well playing the role of, crazy chick that's losing her mind and no one believes her.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
It was very believable. I actually, knowing it was a movie, I still thought she was losing her mind. Especially knowing that there is an invisible man, I still thought she was losing her mind.
Yeah, I know. And like the diazepam that she had, wasn't that her own prescription? So like she obviously has problems.
Yeah, and she had it to drug him.
Right. And
she was mixing it in his water? Is that what was happening?
Yeah.
Spoilers.
So she could basically run away. That's what she was. Yeah. So that was a little distracting, but not as bad as usual. Doesn't matter. So yeah, she's putting in his water so she can move out or whatever, like run away from him because he's so controlling. But we don't actually see any evidence of this, other than like when he's the invisible man and he's torturing her.
But
mentally.
That wasn't him.
But it was
exactly. Or was it?
Or was it? We don't actually know. We don't like.
Really...
All I saw was a crazy chick that murdered a dude and is getting away with it.
Now,
that's one perspective for sure. Actually,
like he didn't do anything wrong.
Like, do you actually think he was like locked up in his basement? His brother just took the suit and went on a rampage. I could buy into that because it's never explained.
No,
his brother's kind of a creepy little dude. Like being invisible would probably be a real confidence booster for someone like that, right?
I think if you watch it again, I think that's one of those movies that if you watch it again, you pick up things that you didn't pick up the first time.
I'm never watching it again, ever.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll
There's
watch
no
it
way,
again.
no way in fucking hell. I'm like, excuse the language. Sorry, YouTube. Uh, there's no way I'm ever watching that again. Like that. That's a one and done. That's a stare episode where I do one lap. Like absolutely not, never.
How many stairs out of 200 would you give
We're
it?
not. We're not quite there yet. We'll do that at the end here.
Okay.
So I'm just wiping the coke off my nose, everyone. Just kidding.
Right.
Just kidding. I'm still sick.
If you say that and you say you're kidding, people are just going to think you are anyway.
That's fine. Well, all the lights, you know. But I'm still extremely sick. I've been sick for this is the 1 month anniversary. If you've been watching the show, still sick, dying from it. My voice is trashed. We're just trying to get through this crisis, everybody. We're trying hard. I think Tronics checked out there for a second to go check on his kid. He's being a good dad, everyone. That's what he does. Man, that red light on my chest, that's the best. It's like I'm Captain Marvel. It's
You're not Captain Marvel.
I mean Marvel, the one from the comics.
I'm Captain Canuck.
I'll be the best me. Thank you very much.
Dude, I love Captain Canuck. That is a comic book you would get at the dentist for free when you were a kid. Boom. Good reference. Good reference, Tronics.
Captain Canuck.
Yeah, that's not a Marvel character or a DC character
What's
either.
his power? Apologizing?
He's got the power of apathy and apologizing and
Oh no, sorry.
He drives 20 kilometers too slow on main streets and
In the fast lane.
In the fast lane, yeah. And he has a Dodge Ram.
A black Dodge Ram, yeah.
Black
everybody.
Tailgates everywhere he goes. He thinks he's herding cattle.
And don't forget the blue balls hanging off the trailer hitch.
White Oakley sunglasses with the white frame.
You've got to have those glasses, man. Otherwise, you're not Canadian. Like, what are you doing?
He drives a vac truck. That's his day job.
Fuck yeah. Captain Canuck. Boom.
Yeah.
Now, everyone who collects comic books out there, make sure to go to your comic book shop and request a copy of Captain Canuck #1. It's worth probably about 75 cents. It's a real collector's item. Everyone loves that book.
In brand new condition, unopened.
Unopened. It's about 75 cents. You can't go wrong. You got to read them all. That's like when I used to go to WeBook In to buy comics, there's always every issue of ROM. ROM. It's like is based on like some toy line.
Really?
It's like no one ever bought them, but I bought them. I'm like, I'm gonna get all this garbage. Why not? I literally have a box with every issue of this comic I've never read. That's how much of a comic collector I am. I don't actually read them. I just throw them in a box.
What about Zen?
What's Zen? Please tell us.
It's an alien that comes. And I think for a while he hangs out with the Ninja Turtles.
Oh my god.
Or was it XEN?
ZEN.
It's a Zen comic. Yeah, I've never heard of this one. And I've read some pretty obscure crap in my time.
Pretty sure it's ZEN. I'll check.
Check into it for everyone watching. People want to know this stuff, man. They want to know which garbage to go buy. Like, why collect good comics?
Yeah,
like,
it's ZEN, and he's a blue alien. And
now we're talking.
He is ripped.
We're talking.
Well, it's a comic. Of course, he's ripped.
Well, no, not nowadays. Nowadays, characters are more based on common body types, so they're a little overweight.
By the way, he is Zen the Intergalactic Ninja.
I actually know what you're talking about now. Oh my god, it's like vague cobweb memory just hitting in the back. It tingles in the back of your head. Like, I kind of remember this. That's cool.
Zen.
There's probably a Commodore 64 game based on this garbage. Just saying.
Or is the comic based on the Commodore 64 game?
See, you just blew my mind. We just got incepted. I'm incepted right now, everybody.
I looked up Zen comic and I got Zen pencils.
I could use a Zen pencil. Well, is it going to bring me Zen?
I don't know.
Be nice. Will it calm me down?
Zen. Oh, this
Integral-
guy. Oh, yeah.
It's one of those things, right? It's like, oh, I think I know that. Sort of.
Yeah. You kind of like, yeah. Wow.
Mind's blown, huh? Mind's blown?
Mind's blown. That's an excellent reference. Sorry, everyone. I am sick. I should have muted that. Oh God. But we're going. We're here to fight the coronavirus by streaming. This is how we defeat this thing, people. We stream. We stream for you. We're not going to beat this without streaming. Do people not understand that? YouTube is going to beat the virus. It's the power of YouTube, everybody.
Yeah, YouTube keeps everyone home.
Stay
That's right.
home. Watch this show.
Power of staying home.
Yeah.
And please stop hoarding.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I managed to get my hand on eggs today.
Whoa.
I went to 3 stores the other day to get eggs. By the way, does anyone else, when they go out to get food or anything like that, when you get home, all your clothes in the laundry and right into the shower, scrub down?
I'm doing that as well, yes.
It's like you just came back from a quarantine field and you got to like scrub down and get everything off you.
Yeah, you really do. Like, it's crazy. Jesus Christ. Did you guys hear that or no?
Nope.
Okay,
No.
good.
What? Fireworks?
No, I opened up a tab by accident.
Oh, I thought maybe you farted.
No, yeah, that's me, just Mr. Fart guy. But no, I opened up a tab and it was a PewDiePie video and he's like, "Wah!" I'm like, whoa.
Careful. Might get a copyright strike.
I highly doubt that guy ain't like that. But seriously, I feel like I'm in a fucking movie. As soon as I walk in the door, all the clothes right into the washing machine. I'm wearing leather mechanics gloves, and I don't mean like a well, I guess they're for being a mechanic, but they're the same ones I had when I was in Desert Storm. Like I'm just, like I'm wearing these things again. I bought them a size small, so they're extra tight. So it's more like having them on your hands. So I'm not actually directly in contact with anything. I've been to a few stores where I got the mask on, and they're like, people are looking at me weird, but it's like, really? Am I being that weird? Like, this shit kills people.
When I went to Walmart, I saw at least half the people were wearing masks.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't.
I wasn't.
Yeah. I walked into low cost and like they have a sign on the door saying if you're sick or you've traveled in the past 2 weeks, you're not welcome here. I'm like, get out of here. Wow. And then when you get to the front counter now, they got a bag sitting there. It says, and there's another sign, customers can bag their own purchases. I'm like, holy fuck.
Oh, so like superstore then.
Yeah, but this is a liquor store, so I found that really weird.
Your video feed just cut off.
Yeah, I'm just doing something in the background people don't need to watch. So, like, the world's gone nuts. Everything's going crazy. No one has a job anymore.
Yeah.
That's why it's
Everyone in my
night and I'm
settled.
drinking.
It's Tuesday night. We're streaming and having. Well, Sean and I would typically do this anyhow, but
That's because I'd scheduled my work around Tuesday night drinking because I was able to.
That's correct. Also, for anybody watching, and I think our good friend Julia knows about this. Obviously, the most excessive thing you can do, okay, is to get drunk on a Tuesday. That's living in complete excess. Like it's like the absolute worst day of the week to do it, but you're doing it anyhow, just because you can. It's a middle finger to everybody. Thus, we have kept this tradition for many, many years, at least a decade. Roy's like, I'm not drinking.
No, not.
That's okay. Someone needs to be sober around here. It was going to be me and Sean, but you know,
Sober.
no, Sean's sober, dead sober. I'm
Those
not.
are pretty sober. Yeah,
I'm not.
sober.
Not incapable.
Give her some catnip.
That's right. I gave my cat some, and he just fucked off. I want to get him on the stream. I can never get him on the stream. He comes in here, and all the lasers and lights, he goes nuts for like 5 minutes, and then he's like, "Get me out! I can't be here. Let me out! I can't take this."
He's like, I'm having acid flashbacks. Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's just freaking out. He's like rolling everywhere, then jumping, then roll. He's like, "No, this is too much for me." It's like, I hate that room.
I
And
got
I'm
a cat.
so. Oh, go ahead. Where's your cat, Roy? Where's Mrs. Marbles? She deserves to be on camera
She's sleeping with her mommy, I think.
with her mommy.
Yeah.
What, is D there?
No,
Oh,
Marbles is my roommate's cat.
oh, I thought Marbles was your cat.
No.
Oh, damn. So that's gonna suck when your roommate leaves. No more. We got a cat on cam. Cat cam.
What are we doing?
We got a full screen now. Look how clean that office is now. Wow.
Oh, is that her little bed? Oh, I think he just gave her catnip.
Look at that.
That's catnip.
She is here to party.
Oh, yeah.
We are the night, everybody. This is what it's all about.
Cinder's no longer sober.
Not sober. Honest.
She's all whacked up.
Look at her. She's having a great time. That's what we're here for. We're here to entertain you and talk about movies in a really roundabout way.
And she's going to roll in it pretty soon.
Oh, that's
Get
the
it all
best.
up in her
I love it when they do that. That's the best.
A really underappreciated movie, actually, speaking of movies.
Oh, sure.
It's, oh shit, who's in it? It's called Annihilation.
Oh, Natalie Portman.
Yeah, Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman. That almost deserves its own episode because I got a lot of talking points of that. So you got like what, 5 women that are all like got nothing to live for, right? And you're sending them that's your crack team of like.
Well, you got a physicist, you got a psychologist, you got pretty much a nurse, all these different sciences, disciplines of science, and they're all there to.
Well, I think the one is just like some chick off the street. You know, you hand her a automatic Colt C7. Go get those aliens. You got it. You got this, girl. You got it. Natalie Portman. She's like I like the way she looks nowadays. She looks like really stressed out all the time. Like the passion. Yeah, the passion on her face. Just love it. She's a real star, you know?
Yeah.
Always has been. Just a real absolute grade A actress. Did you see her documentary? It's compelling.
No.
I could watch that like 10 times over. I'm serious. She's amazing.
How'd she get her start?
I love trick questions. She was in Leon the Professional. And a few things, but little bit parts here and there before that. I know you probably want me to bring up the French version, but I don't think we'd have a YouTube channel after that. So
why? What about the French version? I don't know.
There are 2 cuts of the movie. There's the North American version and the international version. Yeah. And they changed a certain part between her and Leon. Because over here, that would be incredibly inappropriate.
Yeah, and she was like, what, 11 in that?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
In our version, he turns her down. In their version, it happens. Ooh.
Really? Eee.
Yeah,
It's-
not cool. Don't download that torrent. That'll make your eyes pop out.
Speaking of making your eyes pop out, how about that French tickler?
Oh, you watched that video?
Yeah.
Did you know?
That was so unbelievable. I had no idea even what to like. I was like, whoa.
You know, when I first saw it,
Uh-huh.
the first thing I thought was, you know how like clams have those tubes that come out, they're feeding tubes or whatever?
Right.
That's what I thought.
I
That's what it was to me.
I think she needs to go to a hospital.
Yeah.
Like I've seen
It's
other
not-
videos with that, but not like that. That was like an
as a
elephant's
result of trauma.
yeah, that was like an elephant's trunk, man. Like that's weird. I didn't think that was possible. That's so gross. Like I
Imagine
was
what it
actually
sounds like when she farts.
right. Well, you've just given away the.
It's like those tubes that you spin.
Mhm.
And they're like, whoa, 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 whoa.
My God, I've never seen anything like that. Wow,
Oh,
that's one hell of a clip.
oh, the cat's hitting it. Oh, it's hitting the cat.
Oh
Cat
wow,
is kicking in.
it's having fun. It's peaking now.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Acid's kicking in.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, cats on catnip.
We are the night. Even our cats are getting wasted.
Did you guys know Natalie Portman was in Heat?
Which heat?
The Heat with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro and Val
Hey.
Kilmer.
Hey, wait a second. There was another one with Fatso. I can't remember his name right now. The Godfather guy.
Huh?
The guy who played the Godfather. What the hell's his name?
Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando. Yeah, there was a Heat in the 70s with him in that.
That's right. There was. And
I
what's that? James Caan. Wasn't it James Caan?
Yeah, I think he's in there too. I had it on video disc, if you guys know what a video disc is.
I know what video disc is.
Not many people do. It's basically a vinyl record with a movie on it inside of a plastic sleeve. And you load it into the player. And the plastic sleeve is to prevent dust, but vinyl just picks up dust regardless. So we used to watch these movies on video disc, and only half them you have to flip them halfway as well. So you'd have, because only half the movies on one side, half the movies on the other side.
That was before DVDs.
That was before basically everything. I think that was before VHS. Because VHS, when it came out, that was more for recording your television programs. Like, they were not really releasing movies for it at the time. Because it's expensive, and you'd have to, like, copy them in real time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas video disc was being released to, you want that movie at home, here you go. Like, you just pop it in. But the problem with the video disc player, and that, at least, like, we had one of the most expensive ones, my family, but any, like, speck of dust gets on that goddamn disc, man, the movie would start skipping. It was awful. Just awful. But to this day, I got the original Star Wars on video disc, and it's not called A New Hope. It's the real Star Wars. It is not episode 4. It's just straight up Star Wars. So take that to the bank and spank it.
To the spank bank.
Mm-hmm.
What was it was Blu-ray. Remember when Blu-ray was first coming out, and then there was the other format that was in competition with Blu-ray?
HD DVD, yep. The original Xbox could actually play those, and they did not last long. Sean had my original Xbox that could play those movies for a while.
Indeed.
Indeed, he's muted.
Which movies?
HD DVDs instead of how there's the competition, but it was actually the PlayStation 2 that destroyed that entire ecosystem, because PlayStation 2 came with a Blu-ray player.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that announcement was like the nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
It really was.
Yeah. So, Microsoft's like, oh, yeah, no, we'll have HD DVD. Yeah, it didn't work.
That's right.
I have maybe 4 movies in that format, and that's it.
I was actually rooting for HD DVD.
Good for you.
I don't know why. I don't remember why.
I was rooting for mini discs.
Mm-hmm.
Mini discs.
And then cassette tapes took over.
What? No, they didn't. CDs kind of.
Yeah, CDs killed mini discs, and then
MP3s killed mini discs. I mean, come on, mini disc killed CD easy.
Oh yeah, but people
timing
didn't understand it.
That's right. I still have my mini disc player. I have one of the first Sony ones, and you can actually record on it and get data on it. What's great about it is it's basically a mini DAT tape, right? And if you're recording audio and you want a perfect copy, that was the format, using DAT tapes. And there's certain places in the world, if you're a DJ, you could not spin vinyl and you couldn't spin CDs, because the heat would literally destroy the CDJs. They'd overheat. That'd be it, right? If you spin vinyl, it would fucking melt. So they would be spinning with DAT tapes. And then when mini discs came out, they'd be just using 2 mini disc players. Got to put on the show somehow.
The show must go on.
It must go on. We actually have a mutual friend who was a DJ in these places. He's a Goa trance DJ, so he'd be playing in India on the beach and stuff. And there's no way in hell you could use those other formats. That's it. You're using DAT tapes and mini discs. And I suppose nowadays they're just using MP3s, but still, it's just too hot there for that.
That's right. Heat. Going back to Heat, Sean.
More things about Heat.
Heat. She was the daughter. She tried to kill herself in the bathtub in that one scene. Al Pacino saved her.
Because they gave her the wrong barrettes. She wanted the blue ones.
Yeah.
Is that the actual thing, or?
Yeah, she actually tried to kill herself. I don't think it was because of the barrettes, but.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Barrettes were just.
Was that before or after Leon the Professional?
After.
Well, after.
Okay. Check it.
What year was Heat out in again? 1995?
It's probably out of the I said my favorite genre movies, heist movies. Yeah. That's my favorite heist movie.
I think that's one of the first movies ever where Al Pacino and
Robert De Niro
were together.
Yeah. They kill it.
Don't forget about Val Kilmer.
Yeah, Val Kilmer is one of the best characters in that.
John Voight's also in it. Tom Sizemore, lots of big names in this one.
Sizemore is a hero of mine just because of his insane drug abuse.
Ashley Judd's in it.
Didn't Sizemore have a sex tape?
Ooh, gross.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
I haven't seen it, but there's one out there.
Yeah, that's something that's like when the other day a friend of mine asked me, "Have you seen the Dustin Diamond sex tape?" I'm like, no.
Oh.
Why would I want to see that?
Oh, there is one.
I know it exists. He was selling it himself. When you're desperate for attention, I guess. But it's wow, dude. Yeah, you made a porno.
Who wants to watch Screech fuck?
No one. Nobody wants
to watch Screech.
No one wants to fucking see that. That's just. Come on, buddy.
I'd
What are you
rather
doing?
watch a train. I'd rather watch an actual train crash.
Honestly, put it this way: that show, Saved by the Bell, is syndicated, right?
Yeah.
He's getting the royalties for the rest of his goddamn life. You don't need to do that. Just like face it, you're not a star. You're on that because you were like you're an actor and you're like ugly and geeky and whatever. Like you're the geeky friend to the cool kid.
Yeah.
But I mean,
We're typecast because of that damn role. It's like, no,
oh, like no, dude, come on, buddy. Look at you. No matter,
don't kid yourself.
yeah. All the plastic surgery in the world ain't gonna change what you look like, pal. Like you're hurting.
Oh, you're ugly
Yeah.
shame, Dustin Diamond.
Oh my God, no. Maybe him and Corey Haim will not Corey Haim, Corey Feldman. They'll sue me.
Corey Haim's dead.
Yeah.
Oh man, did you hear the latest allegation coming out of Corey Feldman?
Mm-hmm.
Charlie Sheen raped
Raped
Corey.
him.
Butt.
Yeah. Yeah, that's he just made a documentary. And he's
That's
talking
right.
about that. Yeah, Charlie Sheen butt raped me. Fuck.
Who hasn't? But well,
Oh shoot! Don't say it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't know. That guy's messed up, man. Like he's saying Michael Jackson never laid a hand on him. It's like, well, why do you dress like Michael Jackson and try to act like that? That whole thing is just
did
weird.
you see his performance? I watched his performance. Well, all of his performances.
What?
He's like he's basically like Michael Jackson, but he can't dance.
And he's like overweight and a white guy.
He's
with like a mullet.
He's skinny fat. You know, like
he starves himself but doesn't work out.
Yeah. No. I
just like the DJs that Jermel is watching right now, who shall not be named, instead of being on the show with us. Right. Oh, I went low. I don't care. I work out. Just saying. Yeah, Corey Feldman's a real piece of work, dude. I would like some of his leather jackets, though. I think they're pretty cool. But knowing him, they're fake. They got to be fake, right? Like they're not leather. So one thing I'll say about Michael, dude. I love those leather jackets he wore, all of them, except for the one with the giant V like looking thing. That was weird, but the rest of them pretty cool. I'd wear the jacket from Bad. I'd wear it right now.
Michael Jackson could also nail a fucking bass line like nobody else.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Well, did you ever I used to read EQ magazine. They had an interview with Michael in there, right? And he was talking about when he records vocals. And I found it to be the most fascinating article I've ever read, because for every track that he did, he wasn't just going in there and singing a couple takes, right? He'd do about 90 of them. And like some of his takes, he would be across the room in the corner hiding like a child. Like he's scared of the microphone, and he'd be like doing the take real quiet. And then it just like the producers of some of his songs, like Quincy Jones, is like it was genius and madness at the same time. But then what they would do, because there's no such thing as a harmonizer back then. Like, I mean, that's why pop singers today sound the way they sound. They use a harmonizer, so it's like there's 5 of them singing, you stack it, right? But they would take all those tracks and combine them, and then you get that vocal warmth. You get all of that, all those little elements in there. Like it's you don't have. Oh, go ahead.
So, a production of everything is so much easier nowadays. Like going back to Heat, like the movie Heat. I love this movie. I'll bring this up any chance I get. But
keep going,
Michael
brother.
Mann, he also directed Collateral. But when he did Heat, there's a certain time of day. Mm-hmm. It's called the golden hour, and it's like about an hour window when the sun's just in the right spot on the sky. And that's when they filmed most of the scenes in that movie, because back then they didn't have filters to, do that for you. Back then they had an hour every day to do this. and that movie was like a pain in the ass to do because
nuts. Yeah.
So
No.
much of it was outside.
Yeah.
Not to cut you off, but the golden hour is actually when I'm blind for an entire hour. Yeah, because of my eye condition.
Tragic.
So worst time. Well, you've been at the stairs with me. I can't see. It sucks. It just sucks. It's the worst time of day for me. It's because I grew up in a goddamn disco. That's right, people. These lights
I'll be
been
that.
my life forever. Well, I like those lights he has. What do you think, there, Tronics? It's like a starry sky.
Yeah.
$13 on Amazon.
Do you see what's on top of my shot glass cases? Can you see it? Can you tell?
I can't quite make it out. What is up there?
They're both yellow. Can you see it?
I would have to
Mobius?
open this up in like full
In the
screen or
middle?
something.
On top of the shot glass cases.
What some Star Wars stuff? What is that?
It ain't Star Wars.
In the very middle, on top of the 6 red cases, the yellow one.
I can't tell.
That looks like a Hot Wheel. Hot Wheels.
It's a Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think we saw it before.
No, I don't think we did. It's pretty good.
Nope, that wasn't it.
Like I say, I'm in Streamlabs, so. Oh, whoa, dude, really?
Oh,
Do the doors open?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a classic Hot Wheels for you.
and can you name this car?
That a Trans Am? Oh no.
No. It's a Dodge.
It is
front.
not a Dodge.
No, that's a Chevy
It's
Chevelle.
not a Chevy.
What the fuck?
Think older.
AMC Javelin.
A little newer than that.
Close.
Think
See the-
old. Think old.
What were we
Like
trying
the
to?
Think Oldsmobile.
Oh, 442 or whatever.
Judge. It's a Judge. Yeah, that's fuck Oldsmobile. That's always so hard to damn well do. Come on. Come on! God damn it.
Favorite car. What's your favorite car?
My favorite car?
Yeah.
My favorite car, believe it or not, is actually my first car. And I would not drive it nowadays. It's a piece of shit and incredibly dangerous in the winter because I live in a winter wonderland. But I still miss it with all my heart. I had a 78 Chevy Nova SS with a supercharger, and I still dream of that goddamn car. It was root beer brown with 2 stripes. And on top of it, on the back, you know, like how the Roadrunner had like, like the Roadrunner or whatever.
Super
Yeah.
spoiler?
Yeah, well, on the side they'd have like the decal of the Roadrunner.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the edition that I had of this Nova actually had it said root beer there. I'm like, and that's root beer brown. I'm like,
Yeah. I've seen that. I've seen pictures of that.
you've seen the root beer. Okay, yeah, I love that car, man. And I got that car in the 90s. And like that's when everyone was driving like, import tuners.
And
So, like-
Mustangs.
No, not really. There's a couple Mustang guys, but at this point everyone had moved on to everyone's just all about little 1.6 liter Hondas with turbos.
They would have still had the Fox bodies.
There's a couple, but I'm just talking about in my school.
Maybe a few Daytonas running around.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure. Lots of escorts, like turbo escorts. That became like the new cool thing.
I had an Integra.
Yeah.
Loved that car.
I didn't have a car.
Yeah, I used to drive my gas guzzler to school, man, and I get some little turbo, well, even a turbo Integra pull up on me, and I'm like, dude, no, just
There's
no.
placement for displacement.
I like, dude, I drive a tuner right now. Like, I love tuner cars. I love the idea of tuning a car. You know that. Like, it's a big part of my life. But compared to that Nova, it's like, what? Just fucking stomp on it. Goodbye. There's no. The front wheels are spinning, and I'm all the way. I'm down the block. Bye.
With your
I love
wheels
it.
still spinning.
Oh yeah. I love that damn thing. I went through tires. I drove in the winter. I didn't even know what winter tires were, and I was driving it. I didn't care. I drove to the mountains. Drove it everywhere. I love that goddamn car. I'm a fucking fool for ever getting rid of it.
Yeah, we all have that one car.
Yeah.
What about you, Sean?
Favorite car?
Yeah.
Favorite car you ever owned, yeah.
I'm kind of torn between two
Mm-hmm.
because I have my favorite muscle car,
Yeah.
Right?
which is the Oldsmobile 442, which
Yeah.
is the little car I showed you.
The Judge?
But
Is
my favorite, well, it's like Oldsmobile's Judge.
Mhm.
But my favorite car is probably a Lancia Stratos.
Ah.
It
Very
is. I know that for a fact, yeah.
The old one or the new one?
The Italian MR2.
Didn't that have a Ferrari engine in it?
Yep, still does. They have a
Yeah,
new one.
there is a new one. And
There isn't.
our
It's
good
just-
friend, Tronicization here, he's going to stream until he can afford one. That's his goal, people. He's going to keep going. He's going to entertain you on Twitch nonstop. Just donate. This guy needs a Stratos rather than toilet paper or food for his kid. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
He
Do
can
it.
sell the car when he's older if he wants. When I'm dead, like
When we all die of coronavirus.
I'll never die of coronavirus.
Another
just
car
never
is
know.
nice. The De Tomaso Pantera.
Why don't you share that on your screen for us, buddy? I'm a giant car guy, and I've never heard of that before in my life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what the hell are you talking about?
Well, he brings that up. Who here has watched Vanilla Ice's TV show?
I have. Well, there's not just flipping houses, but he's renovating them.
The Vanilla Ice Project.
Yeah.
That's actually a good show. I enjoyed it.
And he was also in the show where they trashed fake hotel rooms to see who did the most damage in a set amount of time.
Right.
I found that show entertaining. It's
Sorry,
called,
everyone. I'm just wiping the coke off my nose.
Rockstar Mayhem or something. I forget what the show is called.
Yeah, I liked him in that Adam Sandler movie. That's My Boy. Have you seen that?
Oh, I thought you were going to say Grown Ups.
No, I don't like that movie at all. That's just depressing and sucky.
You know what other Adam Sandler movie is really depressing?
What's that?
Click. You see Click?
Everyone says this. I don't get it. Why is that? I thought it's a comedy.
Which
It is.
No, like people keep fucking saying this to me. Like, no, Click is not a comedy. It's like super depressing. I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
is that the one where
He has like a magic remote control.
That he gets
Right.
from the devil. Played by none other than what's
Who?
his name? The guy, the more cowbell guy.
Christopher Walken?
Yeah, Christopher Walken.
He's more cowbell? What the fuck are you talking about?
Christopher Walken.
He's in a
Walken.
movie with Kate Beckinsale.
Oof, dude, you just said the two words that I'm gonna watch it, even though I don't want to. I
Isn't
wrote an
that the
entire.
one where he makes
Yeah.
her boob big with the remote.
Yeah, he gets
Bro.
the remote and he fast forwards through half of his life.
Now, Sean, you know for a fact that I was not into Underworld. When that shit came out, I was like, this is bullshit. I'm not watching it. And then one weekend, I was hungover, incredibly hungover after 2 days of DJing and just I got a free bar tab and all the other stuff that goes along with it. Doing the radio show is Sunday, and my roommate Julia, she had the Underworld movies on DVD, and they're just sitting on the coffee table. When I woke up, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give this a chance.
Black plastic.
I put that garbage on. I couldn't stop
Matrix
watching it.
Vampire.
Couldn't stop watching it. I'm like, she is so beautiful. I just like when you're hungover, you guys know what I'm saying. Guys, girls, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. She's hot. Like if you're into chicks, that was good. I have no idea what the movies are about. I wasn't watching them for that purpose, but I watched every one of them.
Versus werewolves.
Yeah, some werewolf bullshit, this and that. Oh, you're the chosen one. La la la. It's same old crap from that kind of genre. But I literally wrote an entire song about her on my SoundCloud. Check it out, everybody. SoundCloud.com/Julian Orbit. There's a song dedicated just to Kate Beckinsale because she does it for me. And I liked her in the new Total Recall, which everyone hates. I thought she was good.
Everyone hates that movie.
Apparently, yeah. I liked it.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Colin Farrell.
It's no original, but
It wasn't.
no remake is ever the original. But
Yeah, but dude, you gotta think of it this way. That is another goddamn movie based on a book that has nothing to do with the book. Because that's based on Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, just like Blade Runner and Free Jack. None of these, those, so it to me it doesn't matter the way that it was made. Like whatever, and I think it's closer at least.
I
Like,
still
I mean-
liked it. It was a good movie.
I think Philip K. Dick is rolling over in his grave if he's dead because nobody's been able to adapt his stuff properly ever. Just saying.
Maybe I'll have to do it with cats. I'll have cats act out all the parts.
Just have kittens doing it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just imagine.
the buttholes.
Just imagine if they actually made that Neuromancer movie based on the Gibson novel.
Is there a Neuromancer movie?
There was there was going to be, but it's in production hell. Like too many.
Yeah.
The people that own the script are like, no, we're never giving it away.
You
Just
know
like
how hard
Crash.
it would be to make that?
Same thing.
Dude, Snow Crash would be so sick.
Oh, Snow Crash would be awesome.
Uno
Yeah.
momento.
Snow
That's-
Crash actually predicted, like, that's one of the books where they're like, did you know, like, did you read this book? And it predicted, like, Google Earth and
Oh yeah, dude,
all sorts of stuff.
Snow Crash predicted Alberta leaving Canada and becoming part of the states, but like part of the corporate states, right? In Snow Crash, so it's like owned by McDonald's or Pizza Hut or something, right?
That's right.
I find that interesting because it's like, 20 years later, we got this, president in the States asking to buy Alberta. Like, whoa.
Snow Crash, I mean, if you like, sorry to interrupt, but if you
Good.
like cyberpunk, you've probably already read Snow Crash, but
If you haven't, get in there.
that's one of the most definitive, like, sci-fi / cyberpunk novels there is, and it's easy to read. Anybody can read it. You don't need to be like,
Yeah, it's by Neil Stevenson, and if you don't like reading, guess what? There's an absolute excellent audiobook version of it that I got off Audible. And we're not sponsored by Audible, so I'm not going to start a segment about that.
What's that one? William, is it William Gibson? The one about the indigo children or whatever.
Maybe.
I
If you want
forget.
to Yeah, if you like sci-fi books. Have you ever read Cory Doctorow? He's got a book. You can actually get this for free on one of those free book reader apps for your phone or tablet, right? And it's called Down and Out in the Magic Kingdom. I highly recommend it. It should be a movie for sure. It's absolutely like the craziest crap you've ever read in your life. I could not put it down. So good. Free plug for you, Corey Doctorow guy. Do you wear pink shirts? I hope you do. Do you have flower hats? I do, bitch. There's your free plug. I don't know. I mean, you guys are just staring into the distance like, shut up, Julian. Just be quiet. Just stop. Just stop while we're ahead. Just end this stream. This is like cancer.
Did you see the stack of books, though?
Yeah. I didn't see the titles. I couldn't.
What's that say? The Difference Engine by William Gibson and Bruce Sterling. Absolutely excellent. That is, Idoro, one of my favorites as well. Pattern recognition. Keep going.
Virtual Light.
Virtual Light, yes. It's part of the Bridge series. Altamar's Parties. That actually ties all the books together.
Mona Lisa Overdrive.
Mona Lisa Overdrive. That's the love story.
Neuromancer.
The original, the OG.
And in hard copy.
Whoa, no way. Sick. Spook Country. Very good stuff.
The game, or not the game, the tabletop game, Shadowrun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's like based on, yeah.
Heavily from his
heavily.
And it's funny because he easily could have sued them.
Mm-hmm.
And he just didn't. He's just like, yeah.
You know what Shadowrun's good for? If you're into that type of like that genre, Shadowrun is just like that extra little bit that you can have, but then there's elves and dwarves in it too. So it's
well, yeah, it's like Dungeons and Dragons with guns
and hacking.
Yeah,
I love, and I'll say this to this day, I love the SNES game.
Yeah,
I have it on cartridge, and it's one of the few games that actually supported the stupid fucking mouse that you'd buy for that thing. Like I don't know how many games support the mouse. Like what, 4? Oh, it's the NES mouse. Oh wow.
They remade it. There was a crowdfund whatever to remake it. It's on Steam. It's not too bad. It's pretty good.
Is it the same story? Like the same game?
No. It's a different story. They do a good job, but
come on, I want the OG.
But I actually played Shadowrun tabletop, and the downfall of that is
Ryan gets into like you were into. It's funny because the way you look, nobody would ever suspect this kind of shit from you, like never.
No, I'm pretty nerdy.
Mr. Tank Game.
Yes.
Doing kamikaze fighter jets.
Oh man, you guys missed the first part about my streaming that game. I was in this like epic dogfight, and all of a sudden my screen goes black, and it's malware bytes, and it's like, hey, do you have a couple of minutes to take a quick survey? It's like
just kills your stream.
Into the screen and like my plane's like in pieces on the ground. I'm just like, fuck you, malware bytes. Uninstall.
Go to hell, son of a bitch thing.
Get a fucking virus.
Better than you killing me in my game.
Cocksuckers. Bastards, man. Yeah, that's awful. I like your streams. They're actually pretty good. Both of you guys.
Mine are pretty boring. I need to talk more.
Yeah, you do need to talk more.
Yeah, but you're still getting damn views. Oh,
that's right.
It's just the game I'm playing. And I did have one person say that I'm the only one streaming the Crusader.
Like I'll play something like what's it? Drunken Boxers or
My Little Pony Dress Up?
No.
I'll play that. Can you link me to it?
If it's not a game, it should be.
I'm sure it is. I'm positive it is.
Then all the bronies out there can be like,
Dude, I'll play a My Little Pony NES game if there is one. I'll stream it for like an hour.
back in
Power.
I
I'm
forget
in.
what game it was.
Friendship is power. It's power. Is that the no? Friendship is magic. It's not power. Friendship is power. That's what
When
the evil ponies
Power
say.
equals money, and money equals
Friendship.
Problems.
more money, more problems.
Yeah.
So, speaking of problems, The Invisible Man 2020.
Right.
We did have a topic. Let's get back to it. See, we're doing, guys. We can't do the full radio show on YouTube. It literally take like 5 hours. So we're doing a section that we call pop culture mashup, where we start in one place and we end up somewhere else.
PCM
Well, we just did it.
We just did it. Exactly.
again.
Again, that's fine. People like pop culture mashup.
How
Sure.
Roman minds work. Let's talk about this movie, and then all of a sudden we're over talking about heat and cars.
So, another problem I had with this film is when they're in the brother's office, right? And he's a lawyer, right? And the friend, basically tells him to shut up.
Sister.
No, I mean the cop. He tells the lawyer to be quiet and respect what she's saying right now.
Yeah.
I would have been like,
De la Dondes.
I honestly, I know the guy's like a weak, like spineless guy. Is he supposed to be scared of this guy? Is that the idea here? Because honestly, I would have called the fucking cops myself.
Called the cops on the cop.
Yeah, you're leaving, man. Get out of my office right now. Or what? Like I'm watching, I'm like, or what? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'll call the
I don't have to
police.
do shit.
Get internal affairs involved. You're threatening a lawyer. Like,
Yeah, get the fuck out of my office right now. Both of you. Here's your inheritance. You're getting nothing. Leave. Like, the lawyer still has the power of attorney at that point. Fuck you. Get out of here. Like, that was ridiculous. I'm sorry. When you go to a lawyer's office, you don't start fucking threatening the guy like that. Like,
of all the people in the world to threaten, someone that knows the law.
I'm her good friend, and how dare you respect what she's saying? She's saying crazy nonsense. She sounds nuts. She's like, yeah, she's like, he's in the room with us right now. Blah blah blah. He's torturing me. He's still alive.
Tell him to stop. Tell him to stop.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Fuck the what?
I would have liked it better if the guy turned out to actually just be dead. I think that would have been a better plot. Like he actually was dead, and she was crazy, because it would have made more sense than a lot of the stuff. Like, we don't know the history of the abuse that they're insinuating, right? Like, we're never giving any kind of backstory into it. Was he actually abusive?
Wow, we're supposed to believe it though.
Well, same thing in that old what's her name? Julia Roberts movie where she fakes her own death and runs away.
Which one is that?
I think I know what you're talking about. It's like my enemy or whatever. My enemy. Or is that like with that other person die? No.
Sleeping with the enemy.
Sleeping with the enemy. There you go.
But
was Eric Roberts in that?
He's abusive. She kills herself to get away from him. Well, kills herself to get away.
Right.
But they don't put anything in it to actually show. Like, the context of the abuse would be better in a movie like that. Just saying.
Yeah, like, I want to see. That's what I was like. I don't just want to be like, oh, I feel sorry for her. No, I want to see why this guy is so bad. Because if it's just some guy who's mind fucking a chick, Well, guess what? You don't need to drug the dude. You own a cell phone.
It's Patrick Bergen.
Call the fucking cops. You know, like honestly, there are solutions for moving out. If you're scared someone's gonna like, you can just call the police, and they will literally like remove the guy from his own goddamn house while she fucking takes off.
Yes, they will.
Yes, they will. Absolutely. You don't need to put diazepam in his fucking water.
But it's not the police. It's usually a sheriff.
Right. No,
Just
you're
saying.
correct on that. But yeah, like I mean, that's where it just falls short. Like it's okay. Well, why not just leave? Fuck
Show
it.
us what, but show us why. Show us why.
Show us
They're so
why.
terrified they have to leave like that.
There wasn't a definitive moment in the movie where I was convinced that he was such a bad guy.
Like
That's what I'm saying. Like I didn't see it. I've got nothing.
I could see the controlling issue just looking at the house. Like everything's in its place, everything's spotless. There's not a bunch of clutter. Like he's that kind of mind frame where he doesn't like clutter and stuff like that. But that doesn't mean abusive. That means he likes his world how he likes his world, right?
But maybe it was just the brother all along because he didn't want her to get her share of the inheritance.
Yeah, we never really have a resolution to that there.
No, because
was it him?
Because she kills the guy before.
Spoilers, hello. Yeah, before he fucking says it. Well, he said surprise or whatever, and that's supposed to indicate he was the guy, but what if he wasn't? What if he just...
She just murdered him in cold blood.
Yeah.
And she gets help covering up the fact that she murdered him in cold blood.
Okay, yeah. That's another goddamn thing I really hated about this movie, because the cop is supposed to be like the straight-laced cop. We're doing it by the rules, right? And then what? The second he saw that invisible suit in her, what was that? One of those fucking like reusable bags, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like one of those reusable bags you get at the grocery store where you.
Jean-Paul Gaultier.
I don't care what it was, man. Like if you got like an invisible suit with all this tech, you zip the damn thing up. Like, what was that? But yeah, we have to see that scene. Is like it shows she has a suit, and she's like, "You know what you heard." Is she in charge of your life?
I'd handcuff her right there.
I'm like, fucking put a gun right to her fucking head, handcuff her ass. You just murdered someone without trial. You're a police officer. Do your job.
You don't need the gun. She doesn't have the suit on. You can see her. She's not going to overpower the dude. But handcuff her, take her in.
Sorry, I've had a couple beers and I'm very passionate about this, but I'm just saying there is no fucking reason for any of this. Like, does he actually know that it was the guy that, like, that's another thing. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna get it back to base here. Get straight. In that scene where she supposedly hits the kid, right? He has no idea that it wasn't her, right?
Yep.
And he tells her to get the hell out of his, like, you got to leave, right?
Mm-hmm.
What does she do?
Stays.
What does she do at that point? She's staying in the house after she's been told to leave. She's throwing coffee grounds all over the floor, like trashing the place.
Paint everywhere, broken shit everywhere.
What I didn't understand is why the police didn't come and remove her from there. Like you just assaulted a minor. You assaulted him. I know he's the police, but still he would have to still go by the same fucking procedures. But
call it in, get them to come remove.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there is another scene in the movie that I really didn't find believable at all. Two things.
Okay.
The family that she stayed with, the husband and the wife, the cop and
daughter.
Anyway, they were way too friendly. Like she's like going crazy and they're still like, "Oh yeah, we love you." And it just wasn't, they weren't believable as characters. They were just too friendly. They were too nice. It's like if I hadn't seen The Invisible Man, or if I hadn't known a lot lot of the Invisible Man because I've seen like
Right.
4 or 5 different renditions.
Mhm.
I think that they were in on it because they were just so goddamn overly
Yeah.
friendly to her that they had something to do with it. And the other part that really, really bothered me was when she was in the insane asylum and she was trying to kill herself with the pen.
Right.
And then he like, he comes in, he's there and he starts trying to stop her. And she fucking goes ape shit, just starts beating on him and fucking stabbing him with the pen. All of a sudden the cop comes in, and Marshall or whatever,
Yeah.
and she just freezes while he beats the shit out of this fucking cop and kills him. What happened to that fucking rage? Like all of a sudden the guy comes in, she's like, "Oh my god, no! Oh, like no, it's 2-on-1 now. You're about to win this. Like
Yeah.
your chances went from
Exactly.
like 50-50 maybe because you've got him a few times to like a sure thing.
She stabbed him with a guy like
But
a
she just
calligraphy.
panic
Oh,
attack.
it's a calligraphy pen, dude. You ain't hurting on with that, man. Hate
Yeah,
to
but
break.
still, I mean,
If it even went through the suit.
Mm-hmm.
well, it did. It damaged the suit because his suit was fucked up after that.
I guess, but it's still at the same point. Like it's a calligraphy. Honestly, if you're gonna try to cut your arm with a calligraphy pen, I feel sorry for you. It ain't
Yeah.
gonna work too well.
And also,
She didn't even sharpen it.
wait, she's magically knows how to use the gun. Every single
right.
one of those guns with the safety would be on.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true. It's law enforcement guns. She is just grabbing guns and shooting away. Not like I like the movie up until like 3/4, and then I just like, no, this is dumb. It's getting way too dumb. Honestly, like I just don't get what they're going for with this. So is she the Invisible Man now? Like, do we have a Thor situation?
Actually, no. There is an Invisible Woman planned.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, you guys just reminded me. So she puts on the suit, grabs
right.
the guy's hand, he's in shape, and
Mhm.
Yeah.
he just lets his throat get cut. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't
let's
think
get
so.
past that. He doesn't resist at all. He just all of a
Yeah.
sudden his throat's got like all of a sudden my hand's moving. I'm like resisting. I'm sorry, just saying. But she disappears, takes the suit off, and comes back before he's
Mhm.
finished dying from a cut throat, and her hair is perfect.
Oh, her makeup's done. Yeah.
Her hair is perfect.
That's another thing I want to bring up. Hang on. Throughout this whole fucking movie, she looks like she hasn't showered in like a week, and she's got no makeup on. And I've seen her in other stuff. I didn't realize her teeth were that crooked and like jacked up.
Well,
I
she's
I
normal.
honestly, dude, I thought she was really good looking on Mad Men, which I've never watched, but I've seen pictures and stuff of. And get
I
her
watched Mad Men.
get him to the Greek. She was pretty cute. But in this, oh my god, no, she's horrid. Like she looks like someone that fucking chain smokes more than I do, drinks more than I do, and obviously does way more drugs than I do, and she's younger than me.
Diazepam.
Yeah. I know it's just maybe it's that movie magic, or maybe that's just she didn't even fucking try. She showed up on set wearing sweatpants because she looked like hell, man. Just saying.
Well, yeah, I think that's a movie trick that they just like, okay, so for this scene, you're just gonna not put any makeup on.
Yeah. You're gonna look like shit through the whole
Or
movie.
do they put makeup on to make her look even worse?
Maybe.
I don't know. That's what I'm asking here. I respect women, but man, she looked like shit, and it made her look twice as crazy. You know what I mean?
See, that's what I'm saying. Did they purposely like her hair looks stringy?
Yeah, like it's falling out with like it's just green. Yo, don't play fucking videos. What are you doing? Roy, what you doing? No.
Remove the share screen. But yeah, her hair looks stringy and like strawy and horrible, and her makeup, like, okay, that's not someone with no makeup on. That's someone with makeup to make them look worse. Like,
You think so? I don't know. I just think that's what she actually looks like without all the Hollywood makeup.
Micro wrinkles and
Yeah, like it was all there. Like here. This is what she actually looks like. That's what I was. That's what I'm thinking. It's like none of the Hollywood makeup, none of the lighting. They just said, "Fuck it."
we're doing it live.
We're just doing it. Here you go. Here's what she looks like. Ugh. No offense, Elizabeth, but fucking use some moisturizer or something. I don't know. Jesus Christ. I do.
She's super hot.
Beautiful. I thought, like, seriously, when I saw her name there, I was like, oh, wow, you know, like, I remembered her from these other things, and, well, few other things, but still, it's like, yeah, that's cool.
Personally, I didn't like her character in Mad Men.
I don't know what her character was. Did she get, was there nudity?
She started as a secretary,
Yeah.
and she actually got herself into actually doing the ad work.
Advertising, okay.
Through hard work and
perseverance. And as soon as she got that role,
hard work.
As soon as she got that role as, you know, actually doing the ad work instead of being a secretary, she was such a bitch to all the women that still work there as secretaries. It's like, whoa,
yeah,
Jesus.
Oh, like
that.
But I thought all women are best friends.
Oh, she like turned on them and.
Oh yeah, it was bad. Bad news.
Never seen it.
It's pretty good.
Why didn't someone just be like, "Fuck you, you bucktooth bitch"? Like,
oh, the head secretary did. Like, you stop talking to my girls like this, or you know.
Oh yeah, what's her name?
That redhead chick.
Oh yeah.
What's her name? Come on. Jessica Chastain or the other? I don't know. I'm just like naming random redheads.
She was in the Firefly series too.
What?
Yeah.
I would know if you guys.
Yeah, no, you'll know as soon as her name, as soon as we get her name out here.
SOS, save us from this virus.
Do I say it the politically incorrect way? The very busty redhead.
Yes.
I can only think of like two.
Christina Hendricks.
Oh, Hendricks. Yeah, I know her.
Yes.
I know her. Yeah, right on. She's in that show. I've never seen the show.
Yeah, she's the head. She's the head secretary, so she just runs all the other secretaries.
Right.
And when that chick started being rude to the female staff, she.
Hang on. Respect women. Administrative assistant.
No, they were secretaries in this TV show because of when the TV show is based.
Respect that I don't base.
So I'm going by what they were called in the TV show.
I know, just fucking around. But that's great. Yeah, she's lovely. Very lovely. Lovely woman. She looks very soft to touch.
Yes.
Like all over. Like, I mean, like her arm would be kind of, you know, soft. Soft and gooey. Like, she's never worked out a day in her life, you know?
She eats a stick of butter every morning.
She just fucking eats pierogies. Oh, everyone's going for a break. Perfect. You see, guys, why I worked in radio? Because doing this live shit is just ridiculous. My God. We almost had a show tonight. That's pretty close. Whatever. I'm glad you guys are watching. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I still have no fucking clue who they're talking about, but I just, you know, just make things up. While we're on a little break here, I certainly love the noise coming off of the mic there. It's nice. You can hear the lights spinning in the background.
Oh, my light?
Yeah, your one. Yeah, for sure. Mine makes the same noise.
Yeah. So today I was like, man, I need a haircut. And then I thought about it, and I was
You
like,
can't go for a haircut. Those places are all closed.
yeah,
No haircuts for you, man. You're gonna have a mullet.
we're all gonna like, if this keeps up, man, we're all
Mullets.
just look like shit.
Yeah, just fucking mullets all around, man.
Unkempt, just fucking awful looking
Unkept mullets.
teams.
Mm-hmm.
What's awful?
You can't go to the barber now.
Yeah, I was thinking this morning. I was like, I should get a haircut. Oh wait,
Yeah. So those places are closed. They don't want you fucking
yeah,
sitting there coughing all over them. Get lost. The
No.
fuck out of here.
I
I
should
wouldn't
get
want to get a haircut. I wouldn't want to go to a fucking place like that.
Oh, man. I miss my barber.
They're leaning right over your face while they're cutting your hair. So,
Yeah.
do you want a haircut?
No.
Yeah, imagine if that guy coughs, eh?
Oh no! Like if that guy has it, that's 100 and million, a billion% that
Like,
you're gonna.
Yeah, you're getting it. You're done.
He's touching your head, touching your face. Hey, should I clean up those eyebrows? Hey, you want to shave?
That shit's way more contagious than the flu. Like I read a thing about these doctors. They went to like some curling event.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of
Curling.
doctors. Yeah, curling.
Have you ever been curling?
No.
You look like a guy that go curling. I don't know.
Curling's fun.
I've never ever done that, but sure.
Yeah. Never tried.
I want to go. Never.
But,
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, these doctors, they went to this curling thing, and somebody there had it, and every single one of them got it.
No, not through curling.
Yeah.
Isn't that our national sport?
No, it's lacrosse, I think.
Well, you know, you're right. It is lacrosse.
It is lacrosse.
That's right.
Don't believe what I'm going to say, but you know, it actually saves you
I
from
believe
coronavirus.
you. Cats?
Jeez.
They save you.
The love of a cat.
Look
Yeah.
at the social distancing right here.
Oh yeah.
I believe you. I believe you.
It's like negative social distancing right there.
As she crawls into my neck.
Yeah. If we got it from cats, you'd be in trouble.
Yes.
Okay,
How can you
Guys.
say no to this face?
back on track here. Back on track. Invisible man. Invisible man at this point. What could they have done to improve this? Because I'm like out of ideas.
We could have made the cops and lawyer act better.
Mhm.
Like actually know their role and like, I don't know, maybe do some research, maybe job shadow a cop for a couple days.
Now, when the brother is in the suit and he's beating up that cop, I didn't. With the reveal of it being the brother, I was like, "Fuck off! That guy could never overpower him. There's no way."
Even being invisible.
Yeah, even like, dude, he would. Fuck that, man.
I'm sorry, as soon as someone grabs you when they're invisible, you know where you're swinging.
Yeah. And you know where their arm is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Grab their arm, look around for their other arm, grab that one too, and then do this.
Like,
But
especially the brother. Like, look at the guy. He's a Weasley little skinny
Yeah,
bitch.
and
Like,
the-
come
the
on.
cop-
Can you
The cop
honestly
was-
say though, like if you didn't see the person that was like strangling you, you wouldn't like, would you panic a bit?
No.
Like all of a sudden out of nowhere you're just getting strangled. There wouldn't be like a
Well,
moment.
maybe. Yeah, no, I can understand that, but I'd be throwing hooks, man.
Yeah.
I'd be
What?
throwing hooks. Like,
I'd go into that, you know,
Knowing what he knows.
fight or flight,
Yeah.
and it'd definitely be fight.
yeah, what the fuck? Okay. But he still has an idea. Like, I mean, in the back of his mind, he still has what she has been telling him, right? And, like, at that point in the movie, like, she'd been, yeah, this guy's invisible. He's out to get me, blah, blah, blah. And then his daughter's like, there's someone here. He's a ghost or whatever. The invisible guy's here to get me. At that point in his mind, he should have been like, okay, maybe this shit's real. And then he's getting dragged around like a rag doll. No, man, that
Yeah,
guy can fuck that other dude right up, man.
And I'm sorry, the lawyer brother, he wasn't ripped enough to drag that 6 foot something fucking rip dude around. Come on.
No, there's no way in fucking hell that would happen.
The weight on that guy alone being that tall and that built, come on.
Yeah, he's like what, 220? You're just gonna
220.
fucking
Yeah, I'd say 220.
yeah, you're gonna just knock him
Have to be.
down.
It's like
Come on,
220 pounds of 6 foot something fucking muscle. Come on. Come
get
on.
the fuck
won.
out of here. Like
Like,
maybe
He'd have to connect once.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's it.
he'd hit you once. Like here's the reality of fighting people. Someone like that's outweighs you. He gets you once. You're done.
The scene in the middle of the night when she's screaming about footprints on the sheet and he comes in and he's like leaning on the bed. You see the
Right.
bulge? You see the bulges? Like, come on, man.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
that
man.
trains hard.
He doesn't even have to connect in the face.
So he does combat shit.
One body shot on that lawyer dude, fight's over. Fight's over. Guy's gonna
You
crumble.
have to aim.
Yeah, exactly. Like you can hit him anywhere. It doesn't matter. But like, oh, you know,
Hit him in the shoulder and the guy would fucking scream.
Yeah, like the lawyer guy, he strikes me, and he doesn't strike me as somebody who's any good at combat. He's just like got his hands on the suit, and he's just like, oh, like holy shit, this is cool.
Yeah, I got power now. You know?
Yeah, like not somebody who could actually overpower somebody like that other guy. Sorry.
No,
Even being invisible, he couldn't do it. Like,
there's no way in hell. Yeah, that was dumb. In fact, I don't know. What's your guys' rating for this? Let's just get into it. Fuck it. I can't even talk about it anymore. I'm so done with this movie.
before the rampage in the crazy house all the way to the end,
Yeah.
it was actually quite high.
It was.
Oh yeah, for sure. I loved it.
As soon as the rampage from the loony bin on is like, and of course that's the end of the movie, so it just destroys everything else you watched.
And that's the shame of it, because the buildup is so strong. Because like
really good,
she's acting so she nails that part, and like the buildup, like, the fear and the tension, and like you're wondering yourself. It's like, is she crazy? And like, or maybe like maybe it's a schizophrenic episode or something.
I think they should have built on that even more.
Yeah,
like made her even look even crazier, because that was so compelling.
it was.
Yeah.
And then they turned it into like an action movie, like a really bad action movie.
Yeah. You go, girl. You go. That Oscar's waiting for you.
Yeah.
It's waiting. Excuse me, everyone. Corona. But we're fighting the coronavirus tonight. We can't ever stop fighting. Can't ever stop fighting, everybody. Just believe you can beat it. You stream to beat it. But yeah, that's where I'm at with this. It just fell apart in the last fourth act. It was done. Like I quit giving a fuck at that point.
So do you take away ratings for
Yes,
for it
absolutely
doing what it did, or do you
they
just
tanked it.
leave it at what it was?
No, they
It
tanked
was it was so good, and then they tanked it. It's like there's almost two directors or something. Like
Maybe somebody wanted creative control.
yeah, it's like they went on Twitter and asked, "What should we do next?" And like
Like Kathleen Kennedy got on the phone. She's like, "Hey,
mm-hmm. Yeah, let's kill the Invisible Man." I do actually believe in the book he doesn't die. So that's where it was so close to the source material for once, and then nope, nah.
But was
Not
he
for
the
me.
Invisible Man, or was he actually locked in the basement the whole time?
Exactly. We got no answer to that. She's out to it's like he's a rich white dude. Just murder him.
Yeah, it's Hollywood. That's That's what's cool now.
That's what's popular, you know?
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm Polynesian because you guys are fucking targets. They're coming to get you.
Good thing I'm not rich.
Yeah, I'm poor as fuck.
Excuse me.
I'm what's that word?
Destitute.
I'm poor, so I'm marginalized.
But you don't have anything else going. Like you're not gay, so
Yeah, no,
you're a target. If you're poor and gay, just be
fine.
gay, dude.
Hold on. I could start.
But doesn't your girlfriend identify as a man? So then you guys are a man on man relationship, right?
Right. No. But
Yeah, Roy's
no,
gay. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but
Like a man can have a vagina as well. That's fine, and a kid. That's
yeah,
reality.
yeah, maybe.
So
I
you're
don't know.
definitely a minority.
Well, I was thinking maybe I could dress up as a lady once in a while.
Well, if that's what you're into, you know, get some pagan action going on.
No. Just like
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's go too deep into this rabbit hole, though. We don't want to piss everybody off.
He likes the feel of silk underwear. Okay.
So did Ed Wood. Just saying.
So did well, no. That's right.
He
I was
fought
going to say
the
so did
entire
David
war.
That was something else.
I had silk boxers once. They were very uncomfortable.
I threw mine out. Excuse me.
Never had any. I don't
Dude,
think I've owned anything that's silk in my life. Like I said, I'm poor, so
I had silk boxers, and literally, like, the second you start sweating, those things are like, they're a diaper. Like, just like a sweaty, dirty diaper under your pants. It was just so gross.
I didn't buy silk boxers. They were bought for me.
Mm-hmm.
They also had glow-in-the-dark hearts on them.
Very nice. Who bought those?
High school girlfriend as Valentine's gift.
Oh, wow, eh? High school sex. Underage sex. Da, da, da.
I was 18.
How old is she?
Was I 18?
No comment. No comment.
I don't know. I don't remember. You know how long ago that was? You know how old I am?
Old.
I'm at
Geriatric.
I'm at least 25.
You fucking boomer. You're a boomer. You got gray hair. Not even one gray hair. The power of eating spinach. Nice hat. I like that one. Oh, guys. Good stream. So how many stars are we giving this stupid movie? I'm giving it 40 out of 200. Just because of the last act. It killed it.
Can I be like 3/4 of the movie was a solid like 180 and then is like 20?
You could, but seriously.
Yeah, just average it out.
I guess the average would be what, like 56 stairs?
Let's say that, yeah.
I was going to give it 60 just because of the strong start, because it did have me entertained for 40 minutes.
It did. It was like it really, and then it just fell apart with, I don't know, writing by committee. So I felt like there's a committee that sat down in a boardroom and goes, "No, we should do this. No, change that to this, and have her do like that's."
So, like the first 3/4 of the movie, I watched straight through. Didn't look away from the screen.
Yeah, I was compelled.
The last
this is awesome.
The last half hour, it took me 2 hours to watch because I kept having to rewind it because I was on my phone. It's like, no, I
just don't give a fuck anymore. Like,
I had trouble with the last part.
Like,
it just killed it.
To everyone, the end is what people remember.
It's true because I mean it's a resolution to the story, and you fucked it.
Why do you think the back of cars always look better than the front? The end is what you remember.
It's like when I'm on the stairs and I'm talking to someone, and then when they pass me and I turn around, I remember the end of it.
The end of the conversation.
The end of the conversation, exactly. Remember that the back end of that conversation is what I'm remembering, and I can't wait to see them for another lap. So we can start another conversation, and I can see the back end of that conversation as well. It's just nothing but respect and love for everyone.
Especially when the back end of the conversation involves a heel up on the rail and stretching.
Oh well, yeah, we've encountered that a few times.
A few times.
Mm-hmm. With really respectful people.
Champ.
Oh,
The champ, yeah.
If Mobius was keep his damn shirt on at the stairs, like,
Ah, dude, like this guy comes to the stairs. He's antagonizing all the gay guys and
short
all the
shorts,
women.
no t-shirt,
No shirt, just fucking showing off his abs.
He's wearing those 60s style gym shorts.
Oh,
yeah.
Every time, yeah.
Go up like that.
Yeah, the V's on the leg, you know.
We've had
tight.
we have literally had married women take their rings off when they saw us there. That's so ridiculous. They're like, "Oh my god, they're taking their fucking rings off." And I know they're age appropriate and probably younger than us too.
You know what's funny though? Guys prefer to have the ring on. Why?
Makes you more attractive.
Yeah, someone married him. He's got to be good, right?
I gotta tell you, there's a video that me and him did where we were objectified by these age appropriate women the entire time we were there, right? Like the way that like women are always like, don't look at my chest, look at my eyes. These chicks were like looking at the old crotch area as we're walking down the stairs.
The camera doesn't lie.
It doesn't lie. We got the footage, man. Those eyes are fixated on flopping cocks.
And did you say to them, "Yo, eyes are up here"?
No, I was trying to determine which one was married or not, but they took those rings off.
Yes. There's still a line when you take the ring off.
Well, dude,
No.
am I a fucking scientist? Wait, yes, I am. That's
Am I a scientist?
What do you think I am, a doctor?
Of
Oh
what?
wait, I am a doctor. Ugh, doesn't matter. Like no, like we don't go there to pick up chicks. We've never done that. We're there to do stairs and film a video and talk about crappy movies, just like this show. We pretty much do this in all the shows, and we
PCM.
act like they're all different shows, but they're all just kind of an extension of each other because we are just the night. And that red light wants me to fucking throw that laser right in the garbage. Leave me alone. You're attacking me.
But the lights in front of you are making it look like the lights are being blocked behind you by an invisible man because your wall's blank and the man shaped.
Your chair person.
The invisible man's behind you.
There's no difference between where I'm sitting and where I'm sitting. I'm just sitting on the couch just like you, bro. That's like the wall.
But there's a shadow behind you.
Yeah.
In the shape of a person.
Computer chair.
Where the lights aren't hitting the wall, so it looks like the invisible man is behind you.
Yeah, and he's probably, well.
I don't have a computer chair. I'm sitting on the couch.
He's going to grab your arm and make you stab yourself with the nearest sharp object.
If you're sitting like this, about to cut a steak, and your hand gets grabbed, and your wrist gets turned so the blade's towards you, like...
Yeah, no.
Like, my hand gets grabbed, my wrist gets turned, I'm going to be like...
I don't think so.
Oh, I'm going to let myself get fucking
like, get off me! God.
Yeah, I'd been like, what? Probably stabbed her by accident. Oops.
Yeah.
Shit. It's going, oh, you put one of my suits on. What are you doing?
Dummy?
Stupid. Jesus.
That's good.
Chocolate strawberry sundae.
Oh my God. Mama.
Yeah,
All
if
right,
you
Sean, you gotta tell the story now. Sean, you said it. Tell the story.
I'm not telling it.
You tell that fucking story,
I'm
you
not
son of a
telling it.
bitch. You did it. You brought up the chocolate strawberry sundae. You have to do it now.
So way back in what, 2002?
2002, baby.
yeah.
Living in the Colin Hood in
Colin Hood.
West Edmonton. You know where that is?
Village.
You know where that is? You know where that is? Right beside
West Edmonton Mall. Bah.
Edmonton Gangsides, West Edmonton.
Ah.
But hungover after drinking some Big
Wait,
Bear.
what? I don't want to cut you off.
You drank
See?
Big Bear?
WG, brother. Put it on your green shirt. Go ahead.
Green shirt.
And we weren't drinking Big Bear. We were drinking
Black Bull.
Black Bull. Yeah.
The worst of the worst malt liquor. This stuff's like 20%.
Well,
or something.
it was 12%. 12% malt liquor.
I woke up after drinking 140 of this stuff, and my bones felt brittle. Like
I said.
Pain.
I woke up on the floor of his bedroom. I didn't make it to my room. I was on the floor of his bedroom. I woke up. I'm like, my bones are gonna break.
Anyhow, we go to McDonald's.
Good on McDonald's. Making days.
I think that's when. Is that when they had the double meat too?
Double meat for $1.
Double your meat on your burger for $1.
Mm-hmm.
And someone got dared to eat a full meal with dessert with double the meat on a double quarter pounder.
So I got dared by our roommate.
Eat sweats.
And
But it was a bet. It was for rent money for the month.
that's correct.
To eat a supersized double quarter with double the meat with a dessert.
Dessert.
That was a bet. And
that was a bet.
Drink the whole drink too.
Everything. It all had to go.
I could do it.
So he did it. He got double quarter, double the meat, supersized with
4 fucking patties, dude.
With a strawberry sundae.
Strawberry sundae, except
No.
Except the person working the counter
was not from Canada.
put chocolate ice cream.
No, hang on. Let's get. You're fucking it. Hang on. So, I'm ordering the meal, and I'm like, yeah, I'd like it with a strawberry sundae. And she's like, what? I'm like, like a strawberry sundae. I'm like, you know how you make the chocolate sundae? She's like, yeah. I'm like, well, put strawberries on it. She's like, okay. And she goes to the back and she pours chocolate ice cream and puts strawberries on it. And she brings it out, and we're all like, there's like 8 of us there.
Super hungover.
We're drinking Black Bull. Like, I mean, this is a hangover that you can't really tolerate too much. And she puts it down. I'm like, what the fuck is that? It's like chocolate strawberry sundae.
It looks so horrible.
And I just looked at her. I'm like, that looks like an aborted fetus in a cup. And she's like, you don't want? I'm like, no, I just want a strawberry sundae. And she's like, oh.
Like,
and then she runs into the back. She's like, Mama. Like, I guess her mom works there. Her mom comes running. She's like, I'm so stupid. I'm like, oh my God. Like,
way to go, you asshole.
Dude, like, my heart broke.
Vanilla ice cream with strawberries on it.
I just wanted a strawberry sundae, and she didn't I think
that's like, when they first had chocolate ice cream at McDonald's too.
Yeah, I know, but dude, her reaction was so strong. She's like crying on the fucking floor, and we could see she's like, I'm so stupid, and like, me and Tronics, we were not laughing, but everyone else just that was it. They're on the floor like dying.
That's not. It's sad.
I feel bad for her.
Yeah.
So did
sad.
I. I felt really bad.
As you're laughing now, as you're laughing.
I did. You know why? Because I wanted to ask her out. She is actually really
She
cute.
was cute.
She's very, very cute. I didn't want her to feel like that. Like I had all these plans for this. Like I was hoping me and her
Having a life together.
Oh yeah, like all in my head, and then this
There's-
happens. Like no, shit.
There'd be like 10 kidlets running around
Oh
already.
yeah, man. She'd be like, I'd be like, yo, you can stay here. I'll put a ring in. Like what? Fuck.
All right, baby number 1 coming soon.
Oh yeah, and all of our friends just like turned it into this thing. Oh man, every time we ever went there afterwards too.
You still did ask her out though.
Yeah, of course. I'm not gonna.
I mean, would you marry a chick who couldn't make a proper
Strawberries. Well, I don't know. Sure.
It's not her fault he was confused and saying, like a chocolate sundae, but with strawberry.
Right.
Yeah, like like her English is like incredibly fucked. So, like, whatever.
As is
Like,
mine.
it's fine.
I
But
grew up-
yeah. Anyhow, I ended up eating all that goddamn food, and then our roommate tried to welch on the bat.
Of course.
Bitch.
He was hoping to get a free month rent himself because, he didn't want to go get a job.
Yeah, I think he's on welfare. Loser. But every time he brought it up, he'd make that joke about her. But I actually didn't like the joke because I liked her so much. She's incredibly beautiful, dude. Like, goddamn.
It's a good thing that speaking English doesn't have any requirement on the beauty skill, right?
No shit.
But then
Doesn't-
again,
Or
it's,
making
it's just a language. Just a language. People talk
Well-
lots of different languages. I personally speak the language of.
The weirdest part about it to this day, I think that her reaction to that was that she actually liked me.
And was upset she messed up.
Mm-hmm.
She
That's-
was like walking up there planning your whole lives together, and
Mm-hmm.
like,
I got this perfect Sunday for him. I did it.
She spent so much.
Yeah, I know. I know that's not. It might be far fetched for other people, and I'm serious. Like,
That's probably what won her over. She's like, what kind of guy would get chocolate and strawberries?
Together.
He's a
Together.
really fucking guy.
honestly, dude, I shouldn't have said a fucking word. That's what, like, you got those like little regrets.
Yeah.
I should have just fucking ate the damn thing and be like, "Oh, it's so good, thank you, you're the best."
What's your thumb?
Instead, I got I'm like 20, and I got the peanut gallery of asshole friends by me, and it's like, yeah, let's make a joke, haha. Nowadays, I look back and I was like, damn, no, that fucking like destroyed her confidence.
From 14 to 18 in high school playing football, I worked at
Right.
McDonald's, so I wasn't laughing.
Yeah. No, you weren't. You were not.
But hey, it's a good high school job. Hours are flexible. They'll
Mhm.
put you in around your football schedule, your study schedule, your test schedule. Like,
Got you, man.
and it pays way more than it did in my day. Jesus.
Yeah, too bad everyone that works there now is like 40, and I don't like that. I actually don't like that and don't agree with it. I'm sorry. I think
Some of the small towns still have local teenagers working evening shifts and stuff like that, after school to.
Yeah, they're the worst employees too.
are they? I think they're the best.
Nah,
Maybe, I don't know.
I'm the only
Just
sober one here, so I'm going to say tone it down.
okay. Tone what down? Just joking around, man. No, they're absolutely fucking terrible always. But so what? That's a job for kids, right? No.
Yeah, no, it is. It's a job for youngsters trying to make their way in the world.
Like I understand that we bring people here that have no they're from a place where they got no education, they got no etc. And we bring them here and we give them a good life, and I'm 100% for that. You know that.
Yeah.
But the only thing I got to ask is, what do young people do now for work?
They don't.
Oh,
Well, just look at Alberta's.
But it's not the reason you think. It's because they weren't even looking for work. This is why, all these places had to.
see, I got no problem with bringing in new people to the country. Like, fuck, I'm an immigrant myself. Like, why would I care about that? But
We're all immigrants.
I am not. I was born here.
no, I wasn't. But I mean, yeah, I got zero issues with that. Like my neighbor is the biggest example. I fucking love that guy. He's the best, man. He's living the life. He loves it here. Like he actually started off working at Tim Hortons. He came here from the Philippines, and in the Philippines, he was homeless. Like he basically he went from being this homeless, like 17-year-old guy living like in garbage. He didn't even have a tin hut. Like I know you've been there. He didn't even have one.
How do you learn English then?
Who knows?
Because they teach it in school for the people that actually go to school there, but
Teach it in school everywhere, pretty much.
Yeah, but in the Philippines, going to school, you have to have a little bit of money.
Yeah, like school's not like it is here where everyone gets to go.
No, not everyone gets to go. No.
There,
No,
you don't even get your like kindergarten through grade school unless your family has money.
It's a little different, yeah.
It's a different world for sure.
Way different world, but yeah, like his English is it's. I think he learned it from rap videos. Like he talks like, yeah, like he's a 90s rapper. I think it's cool. It's just pure ebonics. That's his English. He drives an RX-8, and as I was saying on the last stream, like he was just blasting Poison. Like out of all the music in the world, he had Poison just blasting in his house, like full on cranked. And I'm like, who has a stereo that can do that nowadays, other than myself? And I go over there and I'm like, what's up, man? He's like, I'm just living life. I'm like, and that just warmed my heart. I'm like, I love you, bro. Like, bro fist. Like, enjoy, man. It just, the guy went from nothing to having like a 1990s style 1,000-watt stereo, blasting Poison, driving an RX-8. That, my friends, is why immigration is a good thing.
But you're not saying the most important part. What happens every time you are sitting there with a barbecue full of meat?
Oh, okay. You want to bring that up? So yeah, Roy, you missed out, but I was saying why I think immigration's a great thing. But every time I'm barbecuing, I love this is like, because I live alone.
One thing, all he barbecues is meat and meat only.
Yeah, it's all I make is meat. I'm keto. I'm not barbecuing fucking Brussels sprouts. It's weird, but yeah, I'll be out there. I'm like,
anything but meat.
I'm out there. I'm cooking the meat up, man. And my Filipino neighbor, man, he's coming over and he's like, "Yo, I got salad." I'm like, "All right."
I got salad. I got beer.
Yeah, I got salad. I got some Colt 45. I'm like, Colt. All right, cool.
I'm like, shit.
My new neighbors, they're from Mexico, man. Every time barbecuing, same thing. They come over too. It's like, yo, we got fucking Budweiser. I'm like, all right, have a seat. Like, shit, get in here, man. And they bring over, no, they bring over like,
Turns into a block party.
like what are those things called? It's like a
Enchiladas?
no, like a cinnamon dealio. It's like dough and cinnamon. And they just like all of a sudden they're fucking whipping these things up. They're over at my place too. I'm like, yo, what's up, guys?
Churros?
Like, yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Those little sticks, they're like,
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
dessert ones, the cinnamon ones, not the.
Yeah, man. But they don't just bring that either, too. They bring chicken, right? They got like all this like curry type chicken shit. They throw it on the grill. We just all hang. I love that shit. You know, and I don't.
Back when being neighbors was being neighbors, right?
Yeah, people are like, oh man, they come here. It's like, no, man, they come here and we're like a neighborhood again. Because before they were here, we weren't a neighborhood.
We're wrecking things all on our own.
Yeah.
Just saying, like,
fucking, I love my neighbors, man. I
don't know mine.
This reminds me of being in California. That's the way it is when I live in California, man, San Diego. Like, you're grilling shit up, and people are like, "Yo, what's up, man? Let's have some beers, hanging out."
Block party.
No, it's just because we're neighbors, right? Love thy neighbor, right? You don't get that anymore, and yeah, whatevs, man. These are my peeps. Fucking love this hood. It's fucking great, man. It's like I was just gonna eat a steak and get drunk by myself. Now I got all these fucking cool people here, man. We're blasting like old '90s rap music. I'm in.
Drinking beer, having steak. There's a salad all of a sudden.
Salads of all types, man. This guy's Filipino wife. She makes a keto salad just for me.
Damn.
Just for me, you know. It's just like eggs and vegetables and shit. I'm like, hell yeah. How can you go wrong, man? That's a neighbor. My old neighbor came over here at 2 in the fucking morning to pick a fucking fight because he didn't like the music I was playing. Like, it's private property. Get the fuck out of here, motherfucker. Like, this guy don't give a shit what I'm doing, man. Hell, if I'm blasting music, he's like, yo, let me in. Like, fucking come hang, bro. Just saying, man. People got a problem with immigration. They're fucking assholes, and fuck you. Where the fuck did you come from, bitch? So now I'm getting wasted. Passionate about certain things.
Yeah, we're at the 2-hour mark. Aren't you you're close to your
Yeah, Roy, you're absolutely right. So everyone who hasn't fucking gone on Twitter to do some sort of damaging raid against me, thanks for tuning in. You can't break this human spirit, and I do love you all. Everybody, stupid movie. What's your rating?
60 stairs.
60 stairs.
56.
And I was at 40. Perfect. Okay, guys. Thanks for being here. Take care, everybody.